Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach who helps sensitive, self-reflective souls choose maximum growth and positive, high vibration energy integration. I have a message for you today, an intuitive message about your path. Let's look at it. We've got inside and outside going on, so we're going to look at the outside first. Okay, we've got 7 of Cups on the outside. We've got 10 of Pentacles on the outside. Very curious to see what's going to be on the inside. Okay. Lovers on the inside. Ooh. And Hierophant. Oh, Capricorn, this is hilarious. It's like, do I do the right thing or do I do the fun thing? All right. Okay, let me get serious for a second here. Okay, starting with the Lovers. When the Lovers is on the inside, we're talking about the flow and the harmony between what you want, what you desire, and what is actually manifesting in your outside world. Okay, this is essentially saying make sure you've got your priorities straight. You want to make sure that the things you desire are actually the things you're going after. Okay? So, the Lovers, love, there's a lot of love theme on this card, right? But love is like the things I love, what I love to do, what makes me feel good, and what I truly value. Those are the kinds of questions with the Lovers card. It's important to be clear on this because next we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the sacred protective energy that basically says, it shall be so. And you see, we're pointing forward. He's saying, okay, this is the direction we're going. So there's also kind of an integrity question here. Is this truly what you want deep within? Is it a quick fix? Is it a palliative? Is it an impulsive, this is what I'd like? Or is there a sacredness to what you're asking for? So I'll use this because it's kind of trite, but it's a one-night stand versus a committed relationship. The one-night stand, it's fast food versus planting a garden. So the fast food satiates you sort of for a little bit and then maybe gives you some indigestion afterwards or regret. I'm projecting because I don't eat fast food. It just doesn't agree with me. But the garden is what sustains you for a longer time and gives you more joy. The garden takes longer to grow though, and that's the problem when you can be impatient. That can be difficult. And I do feel like right now we are talking about a romantic situation, perhaps a dating situation where, you may be looking at a few choices and some on the surface seem to be the right ones, that there's maybe easy flowing conversation, there's a lot in common. And this is asking you not to overlook something which may take some time. Sometimes the easiest relationships, the ones that come together fastest, also disintegrate the fastest because there's not the depth or the chance to build anything kind of lasting there. And so that's the question with the sacredness of this High Priest, because the High Priest is the guardian really between the spiritual world and the physical world, the world of the senses and pleasures and materials, and the higher spiritual calling, the integrity of the heart and soul. And what he's asking you to do is put those things together. You can look at the Lovers as putting those things together and being really honest with yourself about what you like. On the outside, I love this guy. He's kind of like, oy vey, he's got this heavy oh, I got there, but it cost me a lot. We've got heavy earth on this side and almost, I feel like these two cards are kind of similar too. Maybe it's the leg coming down. There's something very like about those cards. So again, those options that you're seeing on the outside, putting pressure on the inner world, saying, okay, but what is it that I'd really like to have? On this side, the high priest is reminding you that when you do take the time to make those longer term choices, it's reminding you that it always works out. It always works out well. I know I was laughing at how tired the guy looks, but at this moment, I'm drawn to how much support he has, how many different kinds of fulfillment he has, and all these different people around him. And we've got the dog on the bottom there. He's got all of this support, and it's built a legacy. That's an important concept with our Ten of Pentacles here. It's built a legacy, and it's really built something lasting. So, while these distractions and diversions may be fun for the moment, are they really, or are they wasting time? Could that time and energy be put towards something that is more lasting and deeper and more connected? Or, is one starting to take away from the other? That's, I think, a big question for you this week. Is one starting to take away from the other? Is one starting to become hollow and not fulfilling anymore? Okay, being told to draw one more card. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So make sure that you're not doing things out of desperation. Make sure you're not doing things out of despair, like I'll never be better, I'll never get better, I'll never have better. This is not true. This is a temporary circumstance, and it's also an attitude. So, if you're doing all these things because you feel like, well, that's the best I can get, or that's the best I can do, or nothing ever really works out for me, so I've got to go with what's in front of me. It's not true. It's not true, Capricorn, because this is a momentary setback, or again, it's an attitude shift. It's not your truth. It looks like she's wearing the truth on the back, that blue, which is connected to the blue on this card here, but it's not true. It's really not true. Make sure that you're really honoring your power. Make sure that you're really honoring yourself, and that you're not trying to hide who you are and who you've worked for. I'm sensing a little bit of shame, a little bit of kind of trying to dampen down or downplay who you are and your accomplishments. And this is a clear message not to do that, because the right situation, whether we're talking romantic or not, will always, the situation that nourishes your soul will always accommodate, respect, and support your power and everything you've accomplished. It will always do that. If it doesn't, let it go, because you're one step closer to the one that does. All right, Capricorn, thank you for sharing your time, and thank you for sharing your energy. I am currently offering one-on-one readings, one-on-one intuitive readings, as well as coaching sessions. So if you are interested in any of that, please check out soulguidancewithadriana.com. There's a link below, and I look forward to seeing you next week.